Well, the game crashed, but very little of value was lost because we are very close to where we needed to be anyway. Meanwhile though, look at this little creature. Pet the lizard doggo. Now he's running away. No. Anyway, I took this opportunity to run back to base and gather some of the things that I needed in order to make this work. So, let me just have a look. It is in production where we can build the miner, right? So we're going to turn this thing around a little bit, like so. Now let's have a look. This is where things go inside, and this is for fuel. Manage truck station. I'm not entirely sure. This one is going out, which is not what we need, and I think one of them is for fueling and the other one is for loading. So what we would want here, I think, and I'm not entirely sure because I've never done this before, is I think we would want a splitter up on this thing. The other splitter is going to go into here, right? Now of course this needs to be powered, which is going to be a little bit of an issue, I guess. We'll put a power pole here, hook this thing up to here, that one needs to be hooked up to right there. Now this doesn't actually start working for a while. Maybe we can pick up some coal ourselves and do something with that, maybe. But I doubt it actually. But maybe it will be. Maybe if we have 20 coal, maybe we can put it in here as fuel. Right, and this will be a loading station. Like so. Now, will this actually do anything? I wonder. Because it doesn't look like it to me. So maybe what we need to do is we need to extend power poles. Alright, so let me just go ahead and extend some power poles over here. And I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, well, I hooked everything up. We have power lines going all the way back to the factory right now. It's not working yet because the factory has once again decided to not work because it doesn't like, now it has run out of the power source. So I want to hook this up as quickly as possible. Let me just start recording. We will drive all the way back to base. And probably we'll have to go in a circle, and hopefully this time around we will not actually crash the game. It doesn't seem to like us doing this all too much. Alright, so far so good. This is a precarious path for such a big machine, so hopefully it is going to be very exact. Oh my god. In how it is going to go along this path. This is not the ideal route, let me tell you. I had no idea this thing would have such little lift, such little power in driving along this path. Hopefully it is going to load and unload a significant amount of coal, because this is going to take a while. Right, and I really hope I'm doing this correctly. Alright, so now we get a lot of speed. Remember, this is the path that we're on. Right. So, alright, so we're creating the path now, and this is good. It's remembering. I have no idea how this works exactly. But luckily for us, this is a trail we can follow back to the place that we need to be in. Otherwise, this path I might not have found again so easily. I would have driven around in endless, pointless circles probably, if it wasn't for this little path of markers. So this is very thoughtful of the developers, so I like this quite a bit. We have a lot of speed going down. Sadly not so much going up, but hopefully this will make up for it. Now at the end of this I will make a little turning circle so that we end up facing forward again. So I think we can use this nice open area to make that last little... Okay, finish recording. Enable autopilot. And there it goes. Very cool. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see if we could get rid of these nodes, but apparently we cannot. Okay, that is fine. Now then, we just need to make sure that we have power. So, I'm going to go back to base, I'm going to hook this up and hopefully... Oh, there's the other coal deposits. Right, maybe we should have tagged along, but maybe it also wouldn't have started driving until we exited. I'm not entirely sure. Also, we have some sources of special metal over here. I'm curious what they are, because we might want to harvest them. But man, this lagoon is so cool. I really enjoy this place a lot. Limestone. That seems to be limestone as well. Now, just a quick thing I want to check out. There's this waterfall over here. I haven't seen it yet. But, man, I do enjoy the world building in this game. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to walk all the way around. Anyway, see you guys in a second. Alright, well I'm back in base, I turned the power back on. Now we need to make sure that we are generating extra power in the form of the coal generator. Now this thing is pretty sizable actually. It has an entrance over here. Man, where should we put it? Definitely not in the path of the car, that's for sure. I guess we could put it right next to this thing. Maybe. It has some entrances over to the back though that we might not want to interfere with. Maybe we could put a coal generator up on the hillside over here somewhere, but yeah, not much is being done over here, right? So this could be a good location to squeeze one in. Right. Look at that. And of course we can immediately hook that up as well. Right, so now what we need is... Oh, I didn't think about this, but of course this makes sense. We need to make sure that the conveyor doesn't interfere with the car. Let's see, we can go this high straight away. That is too steep. Alright, so it's coming in over here and it's going to go out over here. So we have some wiggle room to work up some height. Right, so we could potentially... I don't know, man. I wonder what too high is. Like if we go over here, that works. Okay. Cool. So then, let's leave some extra space. We'll bring this up as high as we can. Right. So we should be able to get coal from over here. Now, let us just get a bunch of these this high up. I think that would be best. Right, and we'll get one last conveyor pole up to this height over here. And from here it can go down into that burner. Now, one thing I have to say, and this is a little bit unfortunate, is that our car seems to have run out of gas. So we need to refuel it. So I've taken 90 biofuel. Let me just run this over, because it seems to be consuming that stuff at a steady clip. Now the coal should be better, but we need to find a way to automate the insertion of this coal into the machine. And also I'm extremely curious about seeing this thing being loaded up. So we're just going to accompany this thing. Alright, so open the workbench, the vehicle. Let's just throw in 90 solid fuel. Alright, so it doesn't want us to do this. It has a recorded path though. But look at that, it has some speed, man. It has some speed. Now, I'm just going to quickly run down there. I want to have a look. Actually, no, it's going to go down, it's going to come back up. And we also need to set this other thing to unloading. Because right now it is set up as a loading... yeah, no, it's set up as a loading station. My bad. And then after that, I think we're going to be putting a cut in the video, because I'm pretty sure we've been playing for quite a long time already in this episode. It's been very interesting in getting to know this new system, of course. But, yeah. We can't keep going forever. And with that I mean can't. My accent sometimes betrays me a little bit. Right, also this thing needs to be... oh, god damn it. This thing needs to be hooked up to the power line, of course. So is there a power line left so that we can... yeah. Alright, so let's get a power pole right there. Hook this thing up. Right, and this is an unloading station. Right, and of course we should get then a splitter onto this machine, or onto this belt. Right, so this should go back down, but that is encroaching a clearance, yeah. No big surprise there. That works, but not the other way around. But we can do this one over here. And this is probably not the best place to build an electrical pole. I see that now. Alright, let's build it over here then. So that one hooks up. There we go. Now this thing... oh shit! Oh boy. Oh, here we go. We have loaded coal. Oh my god, this is actually working. Alright, so now of course I just need to make sure. Alright, we'll go down over here. We'll switch around a little bit. Hook this up. Oh my god. This looks butt ugly. Alright, edit this node. Delete node to edit the path of the vehicle. Okay. I'm not sure. I am not sure I want this. That was really cool though. Alright, so maybe let us just find a different way to do this. Because we might just go for something completely different. This is going to be a roundabout way of doing things, I'm very sure, but... hey. It is going to work out, I think. Alright, so... encroaching clearance. Really? Oh boy. Ah man, really? Alright, so how else can we fix this? I wonder. I don't know, man. This is a little bit tricky, to say the least. Alright, so this will be going in, yeah. So, if we can put this thing over here. Okay, yeah. This would connect up like so. Hopefully the car is still going to fit underneath. And this makes me very curious. Right, so if this goes underneath like so, and then turns around, right, so it needs to go a little bit further, I guess. We can... we can do so many crazy things with this belt system, man. It is absolutely funny. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what this thing is doing. Every time it's going to crash into that machine, and every time it's going to correct itself, I hope. Alright, so it is being unloaded with I don't know how much. Actually no, I don't want to drive you, but let's have a look. What are you driven by? So still this fuel tank, okay. This is so awkward. Alright, let's see how you deal with this. It works. Oh my god. Alright, well then. We have coal being inserted into these two places, which I'm sure is good, I guess. Alright, so that thing is driving back up again. Meanwhile though, look at this. We now have an automated source of power. Now I do not know how much this uses. We can probably get more. Yeah, we can get a lot more. Look at that. I think we can get 2. And we can put in some power slugs over here for extra production value. Anyway. Let's have a look. Alright. So this is the new source of coal coming in. We could definitely use another one. But this is really, really damn cool. Anyway. Oh, and look at that. This one is empty and the coal power plant is actually picking up the slack for it. Alright, this is really cool. Alright, we have some biomass that I want to get rid of, so let's throw that in. Pretty soon. I already don't have any of this biofuel stuff anymore. I wonder if the coal will keep up with our demand. Anyway, that's it for this episode, so please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.